Good morning. Welcome to continuation of the Horizon Forbidden West playthrough. We are starting today with the Burning Shores DLC, and I am curious to see what they're going to do to expand upon everything with adding flight and the other dynamics that they have put into the game currently, and what this is going to accomplish because they kind of stitched up a good portion of the stuff. And now they have one moment. Of course, the mute didn't work. Awesome. Sorry about that. Ah, allergies, the bane of my existence. All right. So we know of this new nemesis that's coming, and hopefully, uh, we'll figure out a way to do it. I have a sneaky suspicion and silence put together. Um, that silence is going to be playing a part, especially since he decided not to leave. I don't know if he's wanting to prove that he is smarter than Aloy, because there seems to be this very much competition between the two of them. But there's only one way to find out. Let's jump into the game. Oh, joy of joys. No, I'm not trying to do that. Go away. There we go. Track down dangerous enemy during uncharted wilds of the burning shore. A dangerous enemy. Who? Because it's in space. Who is this enemy of which you speak? Interesting aesthetics. We've already done the dialogue and everything for this, so we leave. That's the new Game Plus thing. Do not mess around with that. Frosty. All right, where are we going? Till the location. Flower. Invalid fast travel. Right turn, Clyde.
A rush of air.
Interesting.
I hear him. Well, that didn't work. I'm sure that was bemusing for him. This is the person who outsmarted me. He's up one level. Don't mind me. I'm just exercising. First time.
So this is where Tilda tried to reel you in. What was her proposal? That together you could save the planet? Just as your precious genetic mother always wanted? I believe the old ones called that a bait and switch. Luring you with the promise of a vibrant new world, when in reality, it's doomed to be cracked open by nemesis and scoured of life.
If you're trying to get a rise out of me about Tilda, it's not gonna work. And if you really believed we have no future, you wouldn't be here.
And perhaps I'm just waiting to see if you can once again achieve the impossible. Speaking of which, my preparations for Nemesis have revealed a new problem. I've been searching the remains of the Zenith base for any data that could help us. In doing so, I discovered that 13 of our spacefaring friends descended to Earth from the Odyssey.
But we only found 12 corpses total, including Verbena at the biotech lab.
Your math is impressive as always, but yes, it appears that one got away. His name is Walter Landra. In the 21st century, he was an aerospace magnate, but also a bit of a celebrity. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that he's far too dangerous to be allowed to roam free. You need to find him and deal with him.
You said you've been searching through the
He
Zenith
hasn't been
base.
working
Did you
with the
find
rest of them?
anything that can help against Nemesis?
So
Well, I believe our best
why-
option is to unearth powerful technologies from the Zeniths, the ancient past, or both. Now, with such knowledge in hand, we might be able to build a weapon to hurt Nemesis in a way that it can't currently anticipate.
Surprise attack. I like it.
Don't get your hopes up. I found a few leads, but nothing concrete. It will be a long search, I fear.
You said Walter Landra was a bit of a celebrity. What does that mean?
Although he made his money in aerospace, he put vast sums into the production of holographic entertainment. In fact, his wife was a famous actress. The two of them were often featured in tabloids and other media.
Tabloids.
A type of news outlet that tracked the personal lives of celebrities, allowing legions of fans to live vicariously through the rich and famous.
Oh. Yuck. So Landra made his fortune by selling spaceships?
Not exactly. He built ships and drones that could mine near-Earth asteroids for rare metals, generating untold riches.
I'm starting to see why you're worried.
Indeed. Thanks to us, he no longer has access to the Odyssey or the Zenith base, but he likely has extensive knowledge of potent old-world technologies. As such, he represents both a threat and an opportunity.
You think he might know about something that can help with Nemesis?
It's possible, yes.
You told me to deal with him, and he can't be. Well, maybe you were not trying to imply he has to die.
So where do you think Landra went?
The coast, far to the south. An area racked by tectonic shifts and volcanic activity. The few Tanakh who have ventured there refer to it as the Burning Shores. But 1,000 years ago it was called Los Angeles, a hub for the technology and entertainment industries. Landra's space mining company, Heaven Sent, was headquartered there. It stands to reason he would retreat to familiar territory.
That would be really
I'll
weird to
send
go
you the
back to
coordinates.
after all that time.
So, are you ready to track down our rogue Zenith?
Yeah.
Okay, to the Burning Shores then.
Proceed with caution, Aloy. I suspect Landra is even more devious and resourceful than the other Zeniths.
Aw, silence. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were actually concerned about my safety.
Verbal trout slap
Aloy?
achieved.
I hope I haven't caught you in the middle of fighting a giant machine or something.
Hey, Beta, I'm actually on my way to the Burning Shores.
Oh, right. Gaia and I heard about your mission from Silence. Be safe, okay? We'll be here if you need us.
Will do. Thanks. This is it. Laundra's headquarters shouldn't be far. That can't be good.
What?
Shit!
They're tracking missiles. They're designed to take out. Are they designed specifically to take out?
Come on! Come on!
Jeez. Rough landing. Didn't take out her flying mount.
Were you actually flying just now?
Yeah, just, not my best landing.
Damn, more machines. Stay back. I'll handle this.
She doesn't have red
I can
hair.
help too.
I thought
Let's
the
see what you got.
implication was it was red hair. Why are you blocking?
See those glowing crystals? Takes one hit to detonate.
Yeah, okay, got it.
What am I set to? So many aggro robots. Partially unlocked. I need parts from him. Actually, what do I need? Husks. Time for some dentist work. You have something caught between your teeth. Let me help you with that. Are you kidding me? You're gonna start gaining the ability.
Stop looking already.
God damn it.
Get this done!
Not bad, stranger.
Canister's hot shot!
Open wide. Do not feel we are successfully getting the parts we need out of your maw. I'm invisible. What are you doing? Alright, I'm slightly disappointed.
Around us now. I got your back!
You know what?
You can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
Not entirely sure why. It's a tether.
The rope's giving away.
It tethered him. Interesting. Okay.
You know how to hold your own. The name's Seika.
Aloy. I could, say the same about you. You have a focus. So you're Quen. You're not exactly like any diviner I've met.
How do you even know that?
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but first...
Just one for now. I saw you before you crashed, flying on a sunwing. It didn't look like you knew about that tower, which means you're new. So what brought you here?
I'm looking for someone. There's a ruin. On the hill northeast of here, that's where I was headed.
The ruin on the hill. You mean Starlight Rise?
You know it. Is there another way to get there?
Maybe. But first, we're gonna have to do something about that tower. I think we can help each other, Aloy. The tower's not far from where my people made camp. I can show you the way.
So using it
Hold on.
for protection.
You said we can help each other, but what exactly are you doing here?
Let's just say, I need that tower dealt with too. Come on.
I'm sorry. I don't follow people willy-nilly
way.
like that.
Follow me.
I loot. Thank you very much.
We'll have to take my skiff to get to the settlement.
What were you doing out here anyway?
Skiff's rudder is a bit off. I was after some parts to fix it. And sometimes, you just need to hunt alone.
Seriously, I was really hoping to get some tusks off these guys. Oh, so disappointing. Hey, I got one. Out of all of them, I got one. I mean, it's progress, right? We're over there. Stuff over there. All right. We got over here. Another tusk. Okay, we did get a bit more than I hoped. Or not more than I hoped, a bit more than I thought. It uses the same particles, not particles, but designs as the fire gleam. And it looks like it uses green shine, but turned purple. Interesting. Okay. I approve. Remodeling. Suppose it's one way to create debris. What are you? Rim shine.
Some kind of crystal. Oh, strong smell. Merchants might be interested, though.
Rare valuable resource, hidden burning shores, upgrading certain weapons. Rim shine. Unidentified signal. Lots of stuff to potentially to loot. Terminal. Volatile sludge. Okay, more rim shine. I don't know why you wouldn't want to shoot all of this. The explosions are pretty sweet looking. All right. Full supply cache. All right. New data point. Apparently, those are just window dressing. Don't have any blast paste.
Let's get going.
My looting is done for the moment. Oh, wow.
I'll wait here for you.
Yup. Indeed you shall. Interesting.
You're back. Let's move.
No, I'm Aloy.
Here she is. I just need to attach this component I picked up. Hold tight.
Never seen a boat like that before.
Me and a gearhead back at the settlement roped it together. Works well enough. That'll do it. Skiff's good to go. Hop in.
Power boats.
Oh no. Not another one. Whoa. Like I said, there's no getting to Starlight Rise so long as that tower's there. Okay.
Except on
Casting
foot.
off.
Huh. Sure beats rowing.
I've had a lot of time to improve her design.
How long have your people been here?
About a year, I think. We hit this massive storm crossing the Great Ocean. Lost half
Wonder if
the
that's
fleet
supposed
and
to be
our
a zoom
bearings.
wall.
It was a miracle we even made it to these shores. We've been stuck here ever since.
See. I'm sorry to hear that. Just how many of you are left?
Not as many as there should be. We've had other troubles since the shipwreck. And some of those remaining aren't much help.
Sounds like you're not thrilled to go back.
Bringing back an Outlander is certainly going to complicate things. It'll be fine. Just follow my lead and let me do the talking.
If you say so.
That's it on your
One
left.
Quen outpost to another.
Leads End.
Uplifting name.
We weren't in great spirits when we made landfall.
Fair enough. I won't slight you on that.
Okay.
Props
Here
on
we
the
go.
powerboat, though.
I don't know anything further. May I be dismissed?
No. You will remain here until the traitor returns.
Wow, they established who the bad guy is immediately. Or at least a bad guy.
You!
Here we go.
Sorry.
One act of treason breeds another, it seems. Stealing a diviner's focus, leading a barbarian into our midst.
Where's the Quen I know?
Arrest them both. Remove their focuses at once.
Arrest us! This is a matter for the Admiral, not a compliance officer.
By all means.
Power trip much?
It's true. Seika stole the focus.
Who's the barbarian?
She's done for.
Things seem kind of tense around here.
It's not our best day.
They have no communication with the
Admiral
other
Garrett!
Quen.
It's as I told you, sir. The proof is now before your eyes. A soldier dared to don a diviner's focus, the eye that reveals the legacy. But Seika did not stop there. She brought a barbarian among us, in direct violation of Confidentiality Clause 3A. Protocol states that these...
I might be our last chance at finding our missing people, sir. Diviner Vi's focus showed me his last moments. He found a clue. The ruin on Starlight Rise. There's evidence our people were there.
Hunter's headquarters.
Now we have no means of safe passage. Not in our current situation. But she might have another way.
Remember the law, sir. Focus is for a diviner. No one else.
Seika's actions are indeed concerning. And there will have to be a reckoning. But finding our lost crew is paramount. If Seika has a chance of bringing them back, our course is clear. Even compliance must recognize that. I will allow it.
Okay.
Seika and the Outsider are free to pursue this lead.
But, sir, if...
We'll be dealing with him later, I am sure.
Outlander,
That is not the last.
I'd like a word when you have a moment.
Growl. Okay.
Damn them.
You okay?
I shouldn't have said that. It's just that my sister is one of the missing. Not only that, she's our last navigator, our only means of getting home. I've got to find her, even if it means using a forbidden relic. Meanwhile, Rheng and the others act like I'm the problem, when in reality, I'm the only one looking for a solution.
Look, I understand. Maybe more than you know, but for now, I think we need to calm down
I
and
am
just...
calm. You're right, of course. Getting upset isn't going to help.
Okay. We both need to get to the place you call Starlight Rise. But that tower... seems like it knocks anything nearby out of the sky.
Out of the water, too. It fires at any watercraft in range.
Okay.
Oh, great.
So, walking.
Well, it seems to me you've got some kind of plan in mind to deal with it.
Maybe. Between the two of us, there might be a way.
Let's see.
Well, you're a good fighter, that's for sure. But beyond that, I don't know much about you.
There's not much to tell. Nothing special about me, except my sister is pretty well known among my people.
You don't seem so ordinary to me.
I was just a petty officer until we ran aground. But we lost a lot of midshipmen and lieutenants to the storm and the wreck. And now even more of them are missing. So I've been trying to step up and help the Admiral.
It took a lot of guts putting on that focus. Seems to me he needs more like you.
Tell that to Rheng and his toadies.
So your sister is a navigator?
More like the navigator. The only Quen who can steer by the stars without instruments. She reads the sky like a scroll. Knows every constellation by position, no matter how much it spins around up there, which means she's been an Imperial favorite ever since her first exam. One of the fleet's most precious assets.
Interesting.
And now
The other
she's
ones
gone.
were having to use the compass. She literally just knew
She
her
and the others
stars.
just disappeared?
After we made landfall, the hard way, the Admiral sent out scouting expeditions with the very few boats we had left. Not one of them returned.
Probably because that
I don't
tower.
know what happened to them all, but I do know it has something to do with that tower. And Starlight Rise.
We're agreed on that. Is there anything else you can tell me about that tower?
It just appeared one day a couple of weeks ago after our scout boats went missing. And it shoots at anything in the sky or sea. Machines, boats. You.
Okay, don't remind me.
I
Well,
tried to
you
get
were on
near
a
it, but it's
machine.
mounted on a tall ruin with machines all around. On the plus side, its range is limited. I've been testing it with my skiff and setting up buoys to mark the radius.
I can't tell if that's smart or reckless.
Both, maybe. I'll admit there have been a couple of near misses.
What exactly did you find on that diviner's focus?
When the scout boat sent by the Admiral didn't return, he sent our very last one to find out what happened to them. Diviner Vi was on board. They made it as far as Starlight Rise, went inland and found a camp and a bunch of equipment. It looked like some of our people went into a ruin there. Then they spotted a machine, unlike anything we've seen. Silver and gold, moved like a spider. Spooked, they ran back to their boat.
They were lucky to escape. I've dealt with those things before.
Well, their luck ran out fast. The morning they tried to sail back, the tower went up and blew them right out of the water. Vi's body washed ashore here sometime later. A friend of mine found it and let me know. The same friend that ratted me out to Rheng for taking the focus. But what was I supposed to do?
I would have done the same thing. Trust me.
All right.
You think there's a way to do something about that tower?
If we want to reach Starlight Rise, we have to try.
Yeah,
I
we
was
kind of
able to approach
established
the
that.
tower on foot, but I couldn't get close enough to shoot at it or anything like that. With the right help, though,
Show me the way and we'll give it a shot.
you'll probably want to resupply first. You can use my skiff if you need to hunt for resources. Just stay south of the settlement. The tower can't hit that side. I set up some buoys to mark its radius.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go clear my head. There's a bridge that leads to the ruins where the tower is mounted. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Hold on. There's one more thing. The Quen here, all of this. You were part of a larger expedition, right? Headed for San Francisco?
That's how you know about us. And you've seen the others, haven't you? And they're alive.
Most of them, yeah. I can put you in touch with them, but we should find your missing people first, right?
They're alive. This is great news. But yes,
Until you
you're right,
find
it
out
should wait.
that
If we tell
your
everyone
world has
now,
been
it'll just be a
destroyed.
distraction. So for the sake of the missing, we have to keep the focus on them.
All right then. I'll see you on the other side of the bridge.
I was wondering if they at least knew about each other. Okay.
Might not be a bad idea to resupply before I meet Seika. Or I could explore a little with her skiff first.
So, a barbarian strolls into camp with Seika. The two of you promised to find our missing people. Given our desperate situation, I have little choice but to agree. That doesn't mean I like trusting our fate to a stranger. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
My name is Aloy. As for my life story, does it matter if I can help?
I suppose it depends on the cost. Compliance has trained its sights on Seika. And by letting her gallivant off with a foreigner, I may have given her just enough rope to hang herself.
It seems to me she can take care of herself, but I'll do my best to keep her out of trouble.
Very well. To that end, is there anything you need to know?
I should be doing a dump of the information having to do with the Quen specifically with this guy, because this would provide more protection. I don't understand why that's not an option.
You seem to think highly of Seika.
She is an exemplary Marine. Persistent, selfless, resourceful. Being stranded is a battle of attrition. Everyone wears down eventually, but not her. Not yet. I've come to rely on her more and more. She's our best hope for finding the missing, I'm sure of that.
You
Props
said
for
your
not being a
situation
dick.
was desperate. How did all this happen?
We sailed from across the Great Ocean. Ours was the tribe's most important mission in a century. It was to be my swan song. Now it will be my epitaph. A typhoon struck us midway, cleaving the fleet in
Okay,
two.
maybe
I know not what happened to the other half.
I do.
Scattered, stranded, probably sunk.
I don't know. There's always hope.
Ah, come on.
After we beached, I sent out scout boats to explore the coast. None returned. And I haven't the craft nor manpower to mount a search. First I lost half my fleet, now I've lost half the survivors, so don't speak to me of hope.
And yet, Seika found a clue on that focus.
You're just like her. Yet don't give up.
Compliance sure seems to have a lot of sway around here.
Compliance officers are the eyes and ears of the Imperial House. It is their duty to ensure that the wisdom of our ancestors doesn't fall into the hands of our enemies. And so they ferret out the disloyal and disobedient. Inspections, interrogations, all in the name of security.
All I see is one man causing a lot of unrest in your camp.
Being liked is not part of Compliance's mandate. Assuming we ever return home, Rheng will report on the crew to his superiors. That fact gives him a lot of influence. I can only pray that he uses it for the greater good.
Yeah, no. He is
I'll
on
do my
borrowed
best to
time.
help Seika bring back your people.
If they're even still alive. Keep her
Again,
safe if you
this
can.
would be the one person other than Seika you should do. And give that information. Story choices. What are you carrying that's invisible? Supposed to be pouring a drink. Hey, it's a magician! Okay, that's kind of sad. The picture hasn't even res. That's impressive. Magic drinks. What was that? That was a weird sound cue. Okay. Very strange.
Patience is a virtue.
I don't have any.
I see compliance is keeping busy.
You have no idea. Or maybe you do. Meet me at the burial grounds, up the western hill.
Okay.
Remember, confiscate anything that looks suspicious.
Your face is suspicious.
Compliance standards.
Just hope the supervisor doesn't catch on. We'll never really end.
We're stranded here. What do they expect will happen?
Been marking the days on the hunter driftwood. Oh yeah? Today's my son's birthday. Oh, congratulations.
Maybe it's not worth saying.
Sorry.
I thought with all the
The rest of the family huddled around a steaming stew of boar now.
This mouth to feed also means fewer arms to hunt.
I'm sure they listen to you.
Okay. Is there a vendor or something here? Yes. Armor. That is what I want to check out first. Then there's weapons. Excuse me. All right, I want to check out the weapons first. Are there any new toys? I don't understand why you are doing it that way, but it still makes you easy to ban. It's up there somewhere. Aha. Any new toys? Black Tide Sharpshooter bow. What is this? Huh. Legendary. Bolt Blaster. Impact. Electricity. Tie that binds. Rope caster. Explosive canisters to enemies. And are sturdy as tree roots. So I need a lot of brim shine and shards to get all this stuff. Let's see. Compare. That one is fully decked out. Oh, let's compare it to the sunbow. What am I doing? Sun Scourge. All right. Legendary compare. It's comparing to the type of bow. Sunshot, Hunter's bow, very rare. Emperor's Reign. I could have swore I was using a orange.
Have it your way.
Oh, what is going on here? Sun Scourge, legendary. Fire, ice, and acid. Sun Scourge. It has to be a comparison thing. Robust. Sun Scourge. Are they doing that because it's a bug? Or are they doing that because they want to imply that this is better than... This is legendary. That has got to be a bug. Because it's calling it a very rare and not a legendary. No, that's not comparing the right one. There we go. You just have to shift over. Operator head spacing. It's amazing. All right, what do we got here? Stealth, overdraw, knockdown, melee, follow up. I mean, it could be interesting. It's got tear.
Your loss.
Things will get better.
I mean, not really.
Trust in the wisdom of the ancestors.
I will have a lot of collecting to do, apparently. Alright, let's have a look at the armor next.
Did you see that?
Yeah, they just ran right by. So weird. Singer. God, that looks hot. Ugh. What is wrong with you people? We're not in the frozen tundra.
Nothing caught your eye?
No, actually, some of it makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Looks terrible. Hi. Dire. Nope.
What you're wearing already looks great.
Thanks. Glad you think so. Because I have yet to find a suit of armor that is comparable.
My paints are a form of art.
Face painter. That's who the other person is I was spotting. Okay. Unknown campfire. Okay. That's impressive. And he didn't die. That's impressive as well. I'm going the wrong way, as per usual. There's the fire.
Burial grounds. Better wait at the campfire for that Quen soldier.
You came. I wasn't sure you would.
Well, I'm here. I'm guessing this has something to do with the compliance officer's inspections I saw earlier?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I saw you stand against compliance with Seika. You must have your own reasons for doing so. But just how far are you willing to go to oppose Rheng?
I'll do what I can. Look, I get that you're not quick to trust, but I can only help if you let me.
I suppose you're right. Especially in times like these. You've seen the influence compliance has here. It's even worse back home. But there are a few of us who do whatever we can to undermine them. We joined the fleet to further our cause, led by Diviner Enki. A while back, Enki set out with a crew to recover a priceless shipping manifest, disguised as a scouting trip.
But they never made it back.
Exactly. Only Enki and Kelva, another ally, knew the true purpose of their expedition. That manifest could lead us to undiscovered focus caches back in the Great Delta. Which is why I need your help to find Enki, or finish what he started.
The manifest that Enki was after, you said it could lead to more focuses?
Stockpiles of them, all back in the Great Delta. Only diviners are allowed to study the legacy, and from what Enki told me, only part of it at that.
So with focuses of your own, you could learn the truth for yourselves.
Not just learn, use. Everything the Quen have built, our fleets, our technologies, comes from the legacy. The true might of the Empire. With that knowledge and power on our side, we could finally loosen the stranglehold the boards have on our people. Maybe even overthrow them altogether.
So when you joined the expedition, you were after this shipping manifest?
Not quite. The fleet was originally bound for a different city far to the north, one we believed held many powerful secrets. Enki had hoped to recover as much knowledge as he could before it fell into the hands of the other diviners. After we wound up here, he found a scrap of data that mentioned the manifest and its supposed location. He realized this find would more than make up for our failed operation. It was a wind in our sails. Hope, at last.
I'm guessing there are more compliance officers like Rheng back home?
Rheng is a poisonous toad. But the Board of Compliance is the black heart of the Empire. It breeds fear and suspicion. All Quen are expected to watch for any sign of disobedience or malcontent. Turns neighbor against neighbor. Even divides families. My own brother, eager to rise in the ranks, reported our mother to Compliance. She was innocent, of course. But
That's terrible.
Boy,
I'm sorry.
fitting times.
that kind of betrayal, it never really heals.
I'll try to find Enki's expedition. Where exactly were they headed?
An island far to the southwest. Enki believed the manifest would be found in a ruin there. I also thought I saw smoke rising from another island east of it. Perhaps they ran into some trouble on the way?
It's worth a look.
If, ancestors forbid, something happened to Enki out there, his focus can still help our cause, and the manifest he was after.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Interesting. Not a tiny map. Okay. I think I'm going to work on that. And you can just Stay there and wait. Because that seems to be main story. And I guess I need to use the boat. Since I can't fly.
There's 2 leads to look into. If the shipping manifest Enki was after points the Quen to more focuses, it could really change things in their homeland.
Mount will not work. Sure enough. Apparently, it's a pirate's life for me. Yo ho ho. Collecting seaweed.
Okay, let's see.
I'm already going that direction, so I guess that's the way we'll go. Wow. Can I,
Huh.
There we go.
Not a bad way to get around. Let's leave it here.
Question is, does it drift?
Useful salvage.
Another one of those large ones. Okay. Okay. Exit, stage right. What is that? Is more of that.
It's like fire gleam, but unstable.
Building. All right. Armored vehicle. Those are the buoys. signal marker. I don't think I can shoot from here, can I?
I gotta be in range first.
Ah, see.
I gotta get closer.
Closer? Really? Something is funky. All right, I will be right back. Hello, Shiny. I'm sure there's something totally obvious that I'm missing, but I'm kind of wondering if there's a different tool for that, or maybe a tall neck walks by this. All right, we go. How are you doing this morning? Aww. Yeah. You did a great job creating a character that I absolutely do not trust. Nice tribute. I can climb up there, but I can't pull it. I hear something. I hear brimstone or brimstone. Brimshine.
Find a good use for this. Fandom zone? Interesting looking ruin. Wonder what's inside.
Up if I use the right arrow. I don't blame you. There are some weapons that come only on clan mechs that I wish I could actually equip onto others. Non-clan mechs, for sure. At least one mute button works.
Huh. I'll need a code to get inside.
Let's see. Ancient supply chest. Hello. I already shot it. Why'd you make me shoot it twice? I tell you what, man, last night felt like it was absolutely nothing but pretty much a beating for me. I had one or two matches where I'd done like 600. I think was the around 600 was the peak of my damage output. It was terrible. Figurine. The number of matches that I did only like 40 damage was disgusting. I would literally walk into a trap and there was one person that I was shooting at. Nobody was shooting where I was at. Then all of a sudden everyone was there. There was no debris. There was no other mechs. No marker that there was people in 5 different flanking positions. And just bam.
Going gently.
That's not dissimilar to the way I felt. That was not what I was trying to do. Wonderful. Can I get back up there? No. I'm not really seeing any options. Aerial capture. Northwest. Okay, I'm not looking for a breakdown. Okay, so it's time locked. Unless. So the reason why we can't do it is we have to be on a sunwing. aerial capture is not really terribly helpful when our flying mount is gone and there isn't replacements, which means I probably can't come back to do this until that is unlocked in the story. AKA the tower is taken out, or I find a replacement in the case it's been destroyed. Okay. There is campfire up there. That was a weird distortion.
Take us to a dyer later. Get through there.
Aha! It's a tower I can't get in. To the boat! Almost made it.
Back on the water.
All right.
Good place as any.
Fleet's in. Follow the coast. Welcome to San Francisco, everybody.
Making good use of this.
The geological destruction of San Francisco feels less like there was a major war, but more like the big one happened. And it destroyed everything. I'm assuming lava hurts. Really?
They're hitting the lava with chill water. Terraforming the land. Trying to, anyway.
Interesting. Still trying to figure out how that works. Thanks for the equipment.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
It's an interesting dynamic with the focus, making it so you can tell what areas are important to pay attention to or not. They can literally simply show there's no reason to go over there because nothing shows up in the focus, which means there's no caches, no story elements, etc., etc. Just scan the area really quick and then move on. Not great options for getting across. See here. I guess it's not too terribly bad. You can always go to the end. Why does that look green?
Day's winding down. But that doesn't mean I am.
Guess this is just a lighting artifact. What is that? Sponge or some sort. All right. Where's my boat? All the way over there. These are some of the more secluded areas. So I think it's kind of weird that
Surprise for someone.
I think it's kind of weird. Hi. Hi.
Last one.
Hello again. At some point, I will get back up onto my perch. Dermatus. Sucks to be you. Open your maw. Damn. Open your mouth. You must have an issue with this particular geography. Hi. Hi. Yay! Got your tooth. Little fertilizer pods, sure. All right. Oh, you're back. Oh, you lucked out. Let's see here. I'm out of blast face. The geometry has got to be really messing with these guys. I am grabbing all kinds of unwanted attention here.
Machine will take a lot of damage from acid. This ruin collapsed recently, judging by the state of that fanghorn. Maybe Maybe found something valuable. I should take a closer look. It's crushed. Probably when this wall came down. But what was it doing here? My focus might help. A Shellwalker crate. This Fanghorn wasn't working alone. If the Fanghorn found anything worth salvaging, the Shellwalker would have hauled it away. Might be able to pick up its tracks. Ah, there. Shellwalker scuttled away.
Back to where I was earlier.
One of these Shellwalkers must have been from the shop. Oh, looks like it's got some friends, too. It'll be easier to search the area if I clear them out.
Alright. They said acid would do well.
Got it! Acid's all over it!
Looks like there's some kind of relic by that crate. Ancient figurine. Looks like it was part of a set. And there's data here, too. I'll just hold on to it.
Okay, one mystery revealed. We'll go up to here to save. Or some chow. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for the first expedition into the Burning Shores. It has been interesting. Um, the memorial to uh, Lance is, heartfelt there. The boat is fun. I keep wanting to, put on a eye patch and put my foot up and drink some Captain Morgan every time I get onto it. I absolutely feel like Black Flag vibes or whatever. But yeah, so we'll be continuing this and further adventuring into the Burning Shores next time. Thanks for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you next stream. Take care.